Hey guys, how's it going? It's meal planning time. Now, first of all, I'm going to apologize. If you try to watch everything on schedule, you know that the grocery haul this week was a day late, which also means that this meal planning video is a day late, and that both of them are being posted later in the day, which is not my preference. But there's a lot that goes to it. I'm going to mention some of it here, and then I'm going to encourage, there's another video. I'm going to try to get it up tomorrow, otherwise it will be Friday at this point. That's going to go into a further explanation of what all has happened in our household that has caused caused everything to be thrown off. So I'm going to keep this meal planning video really quick and short. Let me just go over this and then I'll tell you guys. So for last week, you guys can see that pretty much everything was crossed off except for the orange chicken with ramen. I had full intention of making that. We used the chicken for some other stuff, and the week was really busy. Last week, it was just really busy. We had some really negative events that came up with one of the two kiddos that joined our family, and I will explain what happened with that and why he is no longer in our house in the next video. So, on that note, guys, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you here. I have 6 things listed. Now, typically, I try to have at least 7. I've been doing a few more lately because I've been trying to have lunches and stuff on here too. I have been down. I don't know that I'd call it for full depression or anything, but I'm struggling right now, and I honestly didn't even think I had this much written on the meal plan. Now that said, you guys, I've said this before, I don't usually cross things off until I do this video because I'm doing this video so late. We're already halfway through the week. There are several things on here we've already had. We have had the sloppy joes. We've had the Brussels sprouts. We've had the nachos. I might try to do the biscuits and gravy for dinner tonight. Either that or the grilled cheese with tomato soup. The problem with the grilled cheese is, and the tomato soup, honestly, is the kiddo that is still with us not a fan of any form of melted cheese except commercially bought pizza. And the idea of grilled cheese kind of gags him, and he is also not a fan of soup. So that whole meal would not be for him. In that case, actually, I'm going to run through that really quick. One thing that we do in our house is if a child doesn't like something that is served, I always put, especially if I have a heads up that they're probably not going to like it, I put a small portion on a plate for them anyhow. I put it in front of them because everybody gets the same thing up front. The requirement is that they have to sit there nicely. They can't push the plate away, and no disparaging words. They can't say anything negative. No, ew, gross, I don't want this. None of that, because that bleeds over into the other kids. So, and he's learning pretty quickly that just don't say anything negative, just hang out. And when everybody else is getting close to done with that food, then you can come up to me or my husband and say, I don't really want this. Can I have something different? Now that something different is almost always a sandwich. And this guy he's figuring that out. We know he'll eat these other sandwiches. But every now and then he tries to see if he can get something that he really wants. But that's just not what we do. We do make sure that everybody is fed at every meal. Nobody is going to go hungry. I will make something I know you will eat. But if you refuse to eat that too, that is no longer on me. So when it comes to the grilled cheese and tomato soup, I almost hesitate to make it because I straight up know there's nothing in there he's going to eat. And in that case, I'll probably just go ahead and make him an alternate sandwich because I can't make a smaller portion of a grilled cheese. I might put just a tiny cup of tomato soup in front of him, but we'll see about that. Either way, the other kids, they all love it, so I'm still going to go ahead and make it. I did not put anything else on here besides, yeah, so actually I don't even think I ran through it. Sloppy joes, nachos, grilled cheese with tomato soup, spaghetti, biscuits and gravy, and Brussels sprouts. Guys, this is how scattered I am. I don't think I even ran through that. So, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cross them off. We had the sloppy joes. We had the nachos. We had the Brussels sprouts. Biscuits and gravy will probably happen tonight. If not, it'll be the grilled cheese and tomato soup. As for the spaghetti, that actually, maybe we'll do that for lunch today. Or actually, I'm thinking we'll do that for lunch tomorrow. We have some other stuff going on. And Otherwise, outside of this meal plan, it's been a lot of freezer foods, a lot of whatever we had for leftovers. Went through that stuff. Kind of letting the kids have a bit more of just whatever they want because I haven't had it in me. So there is this week's meal plan. I know that really does not equal why our grocery haul was so above and beyond. However, my emotional state does actually equal some of that because I'm an emotional eater. Does not work well when you're trying to lose weight. But so far I haven't seen anything super negative because I try to keep that in check anymore. I'm much better than I used to be. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave this meal plan right here, and I'm going to flip around and do the update video on our adoption journey so that I can explain to you guys a little bit more, at least what I can explain, of what all has gone on in our household in the last 2 weeks and why things are looking the way they are. So I hope you will stick around on my channel for that. In the meantime, I hope that you're having a blessed day. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss everything else coming up next. Watch for that update video. A lot of information I think a lot of people are going to want to hear in that. Either way, I'll see you in the next one.